Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles, the industry of magic and miracles, and hypersonic magic. It's an honor to be here today, to be here each time, to deliver what comes for me to deliver for those watching now, for those who might watch in the future, but mostly into the field, into all of the channels that are open to communicate with every part of the universe and beyond, using technology that is not of this planet, being supported and broadcast to the fleet, to the outer reaches of the universe, all the way to and from my Creator. So there's only honor and respect for this gift that I've been given to sit before you. It's always an amazing feeling to see where you've come from and where you have arrived to as the movement continues to constantly go like a flower, like a tree. It's always been interesting to me because I know I'm changing, but I only know me as me. And so it doesn't feel like I'm changing. And I think both things are true. In every step you've taken in your life, you have been led to be in the presence of people who speed up your journey to the full you. It is never anything to be learned because we all know it all. We're assisted in our remembering, and we choose the speed at which we move into our destiny. So it is an amazing journey to leave a part of you behind without really knowing that you've left it behind. And knowing too that this expansion within myself is a reflection of the expansion of the universe itself, an expansion of creation that's happening simultaneously at the same speed as my transformation and yours. And it is a marvel, and it's a picture of the solar system expanding, the universe having known itself in one moment and becoming something different in the next. It is a glorious feeling to feel yourself as the being that you've always felt yourself to be. And yet, more is coming. And that more is an even grander feeling to be able to do all the things that you're capable of doing for yourself and for humanity. So welcome to you, to the ever expanding, growing, changing, remembering you that was different yesterday and that will be different tomorrow. Yet, just as you look in the mirror and see the change in your face, inside yourself, you're still 12 years old, ready to go and play on the playground and have no responsibilities in a life that's been made full of them. So I'm honored to share a few things today. And I'll start with Magnificent You. I say that everything is inside of you, but in fact, that is not completely true. Remember in the movie Men in Black, when Will Smith's character was at the headquarters and there were lockers on the wall that looked like our old lockers that we had at school. He opened the locker, and to his surprise, it had no back. And when he looked in, he saw the endless vastness of the universe and the worlds and beings that exist inside of it and outside of it. For at that moment, he appeared to be outside of it looking in, but he could just as well could have been inside it looking out. The universe is inside of us, but it is also outside of us. Our fields are too massive to comprehend from our human awareness. In a single moment of disappearing from this human aspect of yourself, you can see and feel the magnitude of the expansiveness that is you. This you that you are relating to now is like a grain of sand on all the beaches that have ever been created, yet you are the sand. This you is like a drop of water in all the oceans that have ever been created, yet you are the ocean. There are not enough words to describe the being that we are, and yet we keep being led to try, to release through some kind of expression the feeling of what we all know, each person delivering a piece of the indescribable, a piece of the incomprehensible, that which resides inside and outside of us, all within our immeasurable field of magnificence. Now feel as the energy increases to bring something new into the physical world, something that has never been here before. We are traveling through the birth canal, being born into something that has never been birthed before. And the pressure on our bodies from the contractions is almost too much to bear. squeezed through a narrow opening as we experience the labor pains upon our bodies. Our consciousness and our awareness of what is happening has already exited the birth canal. It has seen the light of this new birth. And those things are helping the physical aspect of us hold on as they remind you that it is almost over. Our body and us, the aspect of us that is living in this human form, must go through the actual physical birth and feel all the forces of constriction on the body to be brought into this new place. Your body will try and convince you to follow its story of why the discomfort is here, but pay it no mind and tell it to piss off. Those who are sensitive to these energies are feeling these birth pains, and you may be too, without knowing what is happening to you. So don't be worried, and don't be surprised if you are noticing others having a similar experience, although not exactly like yours. Pay it no mind, for it is a part of what is coming, and soon we will have gotten past this birthing process, and no one will even remember that it ever happened. So keep the cigar nearby, for a new you is being born. And now, chapter 24 of This Life is a Hoot. In the meantime, your brain is fucked. Chapter 24. Enjoy the world that you have created and stay the fuck out of mine. Have a nice life. It's oh so simple. You should be so enthralled with the beauty and magnificence of your own life that you don't have a moment to pay attention to someone else's. If you are disturbed with someone else's life to the point that it is affecting your happiness, then dial 1-800-STOP IT and get back to the job of enjoying your own life. This should be your full-time job, to enjoy the life that you have created for yourself. Clock in as soon as you wake up and clock out when your head hits the pillow at night. It's a full-time job that should consume your every moment. Our assessment of what is good for someone else's enjoyment of life, based on our own human observations and logic, lets us know that we have clocked out of our world and have attempted to clock into someone else's. This means we are not enjoying our life. When we clock out of our own world that we have created to live in and clock into someone else's world, we suffer. And we make the other suffer too. We cannot go into someone else's world that they have created to enjoy themselves and make judgments about their world. Nobody likes being told you should eat more vegetables or eat more fruit, less salt, less sugar, and about all the do's and don'ts that come from science. When that happens, you want to tell the person to stay out of my world. I am an eternal spirit choosing to experience this physical world, and this is what I have created for myself to experience. I didn't come here as a dog to experience being fed the food that you think a dog needs and hear you say, "Good boy, you need to eat more of this and less of that." I doubt that even the dogs appreciate it. They just happen to be dependent on us if they become our pets. You should be so immersed in the enjoyment of your own life that you're not even aware of anyone else's. We should allow their sovereign choices to be acted upon unless they are physically hurting someone. If they appear to be hurting themselves, of course, not physically, you must give them space and not see it through the eyes of human logic and human science, but see a possible change through your connection with spirit, where you can use your magic to bring about a change that will happen above the surface of the physical world. This can only be delivered with love. There can be no judgment or fear in what comes from our spirit to help another. We are all an aspect of the one and only original energy, walking around, talking shit, and playing a role until we return to that energy. We are passing the timeless time and waiting, as well as playing a part in bringing something new to this planet and beyond. For we and that energy are ever expanding and ever changing, taking us somewhere completely new every second of every day. What an incredible adventure. But in the meantime, we think that there is something wrong, and we look out near and far and try to get people to change. So today, I am coming to break the back and cut off the legs of this energy of fixing. For no one is broken, no one needs fixing. All are sovereign, immortal, eternal, spiritual beings, whether they have remembered it or not. And today, that energy that nags and pushes and berates and controls and tells everyone how to live from its perch, like the emperor without any clothes on, is finished. It is the same energy that keeps those under its influence from seeing their own failings and from remembering the words that were spoken that said, "Let he who has not remembered their connections to themselves as God throw the first stone." As of today, this energy will no longer be tolerated and accepted. We are now leaving the low places of pettiness, gossip, and control, and moving to the higher realms of beauty, respect, union, harmony, and love. Breathe in the last breath of the presence of this energy, and now breathe it out. And it is gone from the face of this planet and every planet, never to return again. Feel the weight that we have carried for eons fall off our being. Love allowed us to carry this energy, and now love is saying no more. And our shallow breathing now becomes deeper, and every part of our body begins to relax. We didn't know the enormity of what we have been carrying until this very moment. And now it has all fallen away. And we will experience another level of freedom, which brings on more remembrance, more power, more courage, and more of our abilities. No longer will anyone be allowed to tell you how to live in the world that you have created. Stand down now and let each person experience what they came to experience. The energy of the mother who lacks love and wants to tell everyone what is best for their life has been stopped. This energy was purposefully given to the female to carry because she wields the most influence and the most power in the lives of all humanity. And by my command, it is being removed from the female, and it will no longer be tolerated by anyone ever again. Now, the beloved female will return to its place as the divine feminine to truly assist all life from its place of compassion, empathy, humility, and power. And now the path to all humanity's remembrance has just been made wider, for the energy that would judge our life and restrain our freedom is no more. Go now and dance your dance, and sing your song, laugh your laugh, and smile your smile, for that energy that came through the female is dead. The false queen is dead. Long live the true, beloved, divine feminine. And now we celebrate, and we raise our glass to the freedom of us all, the freedom that belongs to each one of us to live our life as we choose to experience it, and to always make ourselves available to assist those that need assisting. I have been sent here to say no more. And now I have said it. And now it is done. Let the bells ring in the countryside, and let the chimes ring in the cities. For today, the world has been changed, and we are truly free. Cheers to us all. In this song, I sing from the female to the divine feminine. When my soul crashed into my body, falling into consciousness, that's when my mind was fed this illusion of taking control every step. I looked into mother's eyes. I said, tell me what I should believe. She drew me a room with a light and said, just turn it off when you leave. Slow, slow, this river is slow, and we're all out here on our own. Row, row, gently we row, and one day we'll find our way home. Step after step, they drew me a town, they drew me a fear and a need. They drew me a God, and they drew me some money, hiding the truth far from me. I asked the cool firelight, tell me what I should believe. And they gave me a song, and they gave me a dance, and said, sleep now, your pain will relieve. Slow, slow, this river is slow, and we're all out here on our own. Row, row, gently we row, and one day we'll find our way home. I've stumbled and crawled, I've begged to know why, and I've been ashamed when I've chosen to lie. In all of this darkness, I've searched for a light to come and find me. And when I found me, I wrapped my arms round my own daughter as she fell into her place in time. And as her mind creates her own world, I won't complicate hers with mine. She looked into her mother's eyes. She said, tell me what I should believe. And I drew her a door, and I drew her a key, and I said, when you're ready, you come and find me, And we'll walk out of here, and tomorrow will be a new day. Slow, slow, this river is slow, and you have never been out here on your own. Row, row, gently we row, and together we'll find our way home. Slow, slow, this river is slow. Life is not what it seems. Row, row, gently we row, and today you are finally free. It is done. It is complete. Congratulations to everyone. Enjoy your life. I can't wait to see what's coming next. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. I am David.